Hey, what did Fountains of Wayne say when they were playing Riichi Mahjong? Stacy's run was preceded by a con. Stacy's run was preceded by a con. Stacy, I have 4 copies of a tile. Could I put them face down and set them off for a while? For a while. Stacy's mom. Yeah, I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about the pipeline between listening to Stacy's mom and like that and popularizing an entire genre of illicit videos. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Back in the Jade Room. I mean, not really back in the Jade Room. We're fighting for our life in the Jade Room. Got some huge ups and downs lately. What is this, Riverdale? Because it's the epic highs and lows of high school Mahjong. I'm fighting tooth and nail every single time. I'm sitting next to saint level players while it's like getting into a wrestling match with a high schooler as an elementary schooler. Is that hyperbolic? I don't know. Am I the most handsomest boy alive? You know, like these questions, they're all up to people's opinion. Depending on if you ask my mom, probably no and then yes in that order. All right, what is this hand? I mean, this hand was a weird hand, but we've settled into a nice half flush that we've got go. Ah! Turn the video off. Turn the video off right now. I mean, I'm still gonna go for it, is the stupid thing. But please know that I was not meant to discard the west wind there. I was supposed to discard the 2 of bamboo there. So this is what we like to call in the Mahjong business I'm searching for the words, harrowing misplay. This is what we like to call a harrowing misplay, okay? Gonna discard the white dragon. What's funny here is that if we don't pawn the west wind, but we instead pawn the north wind or the green dragon, we're gonna be in fur at 10. So we have to see what we draw into here. It's gonna be a little risky. Also keep in mind the door is the 5 of bamboo, extremely usable. Right Lord is feign. This is not a half flush. This is an all simples hand, but even with an all simples hand, we gotta be a little bit careful, right? Yeah, that's worth 2 Han in and of itself. What do we do here? You know what? We are truly in the darkest timeline. I would have been in Tenpai by now, right? If I had kept the west winds, yeah, I would have been in Tenpai for the north dragon or the north wind or the green dragon. That would have been a lovely situation. Instead, what did I do? I squandered it. Like SpongeBob would say, I soiled it. Accidentally misclicking. It's brutal. Am I really about to do this? I mean, I'm gonna keep this in my hand, right? Because I am fucking awful at Riichi Mahjong. Don't ever do anything that I do ever in any of these videos. Okay, first off, gotta lighten up on the old self-esteem right now. The self-esteem is feeling bad. If you're watching this video right now, it means that something has gone wrong because I was not meant to release that video. This video, okay? The start of this hand was so humiliating such that I should not be releasing this video. Also, is this a 7 pairs hand? I have 4 pairs in my hand right now. So I want to go for it. Playing this normally feels like a bit slow. I don't know. If we wanted to play this normally, even discarding this is not great, right? Because then we still have 3 pairs and we're gonna want to keep our hand closed. Because that's the case, maybe we should just be going for the 7 pairs and seeing, like, let's see what happens. If we draw like a 2 of bamboo or like a 4 of bamboo, maybe we consider playing this normally. If we don't and we draw into another pair of any of our tiles, then yes, I'm going to make a hard pivot to that half flush. Now here's the thing. It's making me want to act up a certain way. Right Lord is still Chian. I genuinely should not. I am mortified. I am deeply, deeply embarrassed that of the horrific misplay that you just bore witness to. That's a fun word. We don't get to say bore witness that much. Okay. Nothing super scary yet. What's the door? It's the 7 of bamboo. We can kind of use it in our hand if we draw the 7 of bamboo. Oof, baboof. Okay, what is this? The 1, 2, 3 chi. Could this be a half outside hand or a mixed triple sequence? I don't know. If it's a half outside hand, some of these discards are really confusing to me. Maybe it could genuinely be a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence, which we have to be careful about. But if that's the case, why would they discard so many ones? This is very confusing to me. What this feels to me is more like I think they have a triplet or a pair of the South Winds right now. I genuinely do. And this is just a regular hand. I should be careful about dealing things like the 5 of circles, right? Okay, they're willing to cut a West Wind. I think from the middle of their hand, I'm not sure. I should have been paying closer attention to the animations. You can actually tell it's been edited because of the pixels. Yeah. Is there a world where I fold right now? I think it's a resounding yes. However, at the same time, such as like if we get the chance to chi or pawn into tenpai, there's a white dragon. Someone's thinking about something. I can't chi that. Green dragon is not safe. It's extremely not safe for work right now. Okay, green dragon's not safe for work right now, but maybe if we pawn this a 5 of characters and we chi into one of these sequences, we can at least end this game in tenpai. I could chase this Riichi by throwing out a green dragon. You're gonna hate this, but I genuinely think that this player, because they're not on a pure straight, because they're not on a mixed triple sequence, I think they have, yeah, okay, there is the pair of the South Winds, right? They had a simple Yakuhai or something along those lines. I don't know if they still have a green dragon or if the player on our left has a green dragon. It's just a little too spicy to discard right now. It's a little too spicy to discard. Now, here's the thing. The 9 of circles should be safe. It's Suji to this 6, so we know that they're not on a 7-8 wait. 3 8s are also gone. It's extreme. It's impossible. It's impossible. Okay. Fortunately for us, I mean, the 3 is safe here. If I discard this, I'm in tenpai. It's just a pawn. The reason that I'm okay with this, that I thought to dip my toes in a little bit. It's Suji to the 6. It's Suji to everybody in this club. I think it's okay to push for tenpai here, for maybe even a chance to win this hand. Okay, this 8 is actually not safe though. How many 6s and 7s? 1, 2, 3. It passed, and they. I'm bad at Mahjong now. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. And here's the messed up part. I can't even be like, go to someone else's channel. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think there's a few people making Mahjong. What am I talking about? I can't believe my sense of self has been shattered to this extent. It's not okay. I gotta reach deep within myself and find some self-esteem reserves, because this is not okay. I need to be listening to some Ed Sheeran songs, because I need to be loving myself. I should go and love myself. Others have argued that I've been loving myself every single day since the age of 13. Okay. This could be a Riichi Pinfu hand if we draw into the 7 of bamboo. I mean, we're 1 away from tenpai right now. If we draw into a 4 or a 7, that's great. We can either go for Riichi Pinfu or call Riichi and wait on the 9 of characters or the 9 of bamboo. World's kind of our oyster. Now, I think this is better for us, right? Because we could still accept the 7 into this hand, and now we can also accept the 8 of characters into our hand. It's not a terrible situation, right? I think this slightly increases the number of tiles that we can accept. We can also still accept the 9. Very much so the case. I don't think I actually want this though. This and discarding the 9, yeah, that doesn't help me that much. I think it's 1 step forwards and 2 steps backwards. Okay, still waiting for my Riichi Pinfu to come home from the war. Would love to call Riichi here. Unfortunately, like I was genuinely thinking about this. Like Mahjong is truly one of those games where, like, if you think about it, you could call double Riichi on your first discard for a Yakuman hand, and you still might not win that round. You know what I mean? Ah, there's the Riichi, there's the rub. Okay, what's going on here? A lot of 7s and 8s have been discarded. I think what's the tile of greatest safety to us? Oh? Uwu Owo? I'll discard the 9 for now. I don't want to stick my neck out for nothing. Like, keep in mind, okay. Oh my god, I think I've genuinely lost sight of myself from getting trounced in Riichi Mahjong for too long. Wow, the 2 of bamboo is safe, or they're just not caring. A lot of 8s have been discarded, but that does not mean that this 8 is safe. They could still be on a 4 or 5 weight as we speak. Discard this. If we have to, we can also discard the 9, right? Keep in mind, like, I know our hand is like, it looks close. It looks close. It's a one-han hand that I'm just not willing to fight for. It's Riichi Pinfu maybe. They could still be on a 6-7 weight. Sure, the 7s are coming down. Yeah, there's not a lot of safety around the circle tiles right now. Sometimes you advance your social standing just by keeping your mouth shut. Oh, Jeff Bezos is like, hey, we're gonna commit some humanitarian crimes, and then you just keep your mouth shut. Wait, this is a terrible example. You should absolutely say something in that respect. But you know what I mean? Sometimes the best offense is to play a little bit defensively. Okay, what's going on here? It seems like a fairly normal hand. Grab a bucket and a mop. It's a normal A hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shapes in our hand right now. If we draw something around this 6, we'll have all 5 shapes. It's not the 6 that I was looking for, but okay, it's fine. If we draw into a 5 of circles, we're gonna be extremely happy with this hand. Right Lord on a ridiculously lucky tear. I gotta peep those stats. Wow, they are not losing. They haven't tasted the sour defeat of 4th place in a very long time. This is, I want a Freaky Friday right now. This is a Freaky Friday situation. I'll do the East Wind. I think the chances of us drawing it are fairly unlikely. I don't want anyone taking the time to amass a pair of them. I don't know. My moral compass is off right now. I'm like Holden Caulfield. I don't even know what's going on. I'm an unreliable narrator. Okay. It would be nice to have Washington on your side, Hamilton voice. You know what else would be nice? Just like an equilibrium, you know, of Mahjong. A Mahjong librium, if you will. A Zhang librium. Okay, sometimes you just play safe. I mean, this is a one-han hand, so this is like no harm, no foul. They're also the dealer, which means like we've lost no time whatsoever. I probably would have made that discard if I was them. There's no real indication that this player's in Tenpai. Only 6 out of 13 orphans right now. What am I looking to discard? Yeah, I'll discard the East Wind for now. I'll discard all my honor tiles. I'm genuinely okay with playing this one a little bit normally. We have like equal parts circle and character tiles. I mean, not literally, but it would be a little bit too awkward to go for the half flush. Okay, I'll discard this. West Wind and the North Wind can still be a little bit valuable to us. We don't know yet. They're probably gonna exit our hand. Yeah, because we have 2 pairs in our hand already, and we don't really want a 3rd, especially because we're going to keep our hand closed, right? Got to be a little bit careful. The door in this instance is going to be the 8 of circles. Okay. Left Lord calls Riichi. I have 3 9 of circles, but keep in mind, people are really incentivized to keep their 7s and their 8s. I have to throw the North Wind, right? That's legitimately my safest tile. I mean, my safest tile would have been the 9 of characters, but here's the messed up part. We are also 1 tile away from calling Riichi. I'm gonna fold, but we were 1 tile away. Yeah, I don't want to push into this. Show me the 1 of bamboo. Okay, it's the 5 of characters. They chased with a 2-5. Dude, I can't believe this. I'm about to say some stuff. I think this person's... Riichi Ipasu Sumo Pinfu Tanyao Red 5 for a dealer Hanemon. Okay. Probably not going to get first place this round. Probably not going to get first place. Can still make a concerted effort to push for second. That's okay. We still gain points if we end up in second. This hand is rough though, right? Is there ever a world where we just go sicko mode and go for the half flush and the circle tiles? Probably not. Probably not. But now this is looking okay. We've amassed a pair of the east winds. That's kind of nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can pawn this. I think we got to race with this hand. This hand, at least we can race with it. And keep in mind, even if it's a 1-on hand, even if it's 1,000 points, that's okay. You want to know the reason? It's because there's 3 repeat counters right now. And that means it'll be 1,900 points. Each one of these is worth 300 points. Does anybody know, and I feel like I should know this considering I am in the Jade Room, the upper echelon of Mahjong play. Keep in mind that at this level, no one makes any mistakes ever, myself included. Nope, that has to be our pair. Who pays? Does this 300 points just materialize out of thin air? Or does like the dealer put up a stake of 300 points every single time? I'm not sure. We should pay more attention to the dealer's points sometimes, right? Okay, we have all 5 shapes, so we want to get rid of our more dangerous tiles. The 1 should be safe later on for sure. All the 3s are gone. Probably, or almost all the 3s are gone. They're probably not on a 2-3. Wait. 4, 5, 6 is an excellent draw. We'll throw the 1 of circles now, and we're really hoping to pawn into an east wind right now. Or to chi into a 4 or a 7 of characters. Both of those would get us into tenpai. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna hang on to the 4 of bamboo, even though that shape is usually okay. I don't think it's worth it. We drew into the east wind. We throw away our safe tile. And now if anyone's paying attention, like this coming from the middle of our hand means that we've definitely improved our hand. So if anyone's watching, the tiles that were previously safe are probably no longer safe. Waiting on the west wind. Or waiting on the 4 and the 7. Dude, I'm gonna wait on the 4 and the 7. I think waiting on the 4 and the 7 is better because like we have a higher chance to draw into it ourselves. You know what The game might be going on, but we could still get third. We could still get third. Oof. Oof. Anyone else getting a smattering of honor tiles that aren't particularly useful right now? What is this? All the skills that I built up with my English degree? Oh boy. Oh boy, the humanity here. This hand does not win games. I honestly don't think that this hand wins games. So what are we gonna do with this hand? Is this really a 7 pairs hand? No. Is it a 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence? Possibly. Possibly it is a 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence. So what are our shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, sure thing. You know what? I should have kept the 4. That's on me because we could have had a 4, 6, 8 shape. That's a definite misplay on me. But you know, the silver lining about misplays is that so long as we're recognizing them, we still have room to grow. So we should have been a little bit more cautious with that 4 of characters. We'll be punished if we draw a 5 of characters, right? But we won't if we just draw some 7 of bamboos. Or 7 of characters, excuse me. All right, we were punished for discarding the 6 by drawing the red 5 immediately after that. I'm telling you right now, I'm okay with my life decisions. Someone's gonna call Riichi in the next few discards, and we're gonna be glad to have a bevy of safe tiles with which we can throw. Frick it. Half outside hand. Half outside hand. Right Lord is going to open up on a 5, 6, 7 of characters. Fair? Fair enough. Okay. Slowly starting to get there, right? I mean, we have 6 shapes in our hand, so it's a little bit awkward. The Right Lord hasn't discarded most, if not, they haven't discarded any character tiles which makes this 1-3 a little bit too risky to discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still 6 shapes. I guess I'll toss the West Winds right now. I don't want to full fold yet because we could still make it, right? But unfortunately, if Right Lord is willing to open up their hands, keep in mind good players pawn and chi to get into Tenpai. Otherwise, you want to like keep open the option of being able to call Riichi for that huge point injection, right? 2 of circles was just thrown, so we know it's safe. Let's get rid of our dangerous tile. We could have cheated into that 7, 8, 9. But if you look at our hand right now, it is tattered, my friends. It is full of holes. I'm not talking about one of the greatest young adult novels written of all time, okay? I'm talking this is full of holes. It's so far away from being completed that it's not worth it. Maybe if it was the first discard, we could think about calling chi. But because it's this late into the game, you're not gonna like this, but I think we genuinely start folding. We start soft folding. 6 being discarded. I'll also discard a 6. Now this 4 of circles, it's not leaving our hand. This probably looks like a full or a half flush in the character suit. One of characters was just discarded. 3 of characters was just discarded. Yeah. I have a feeling that they've been in Tenpai. Or they haven't been in Tenpai for a while, right? Because the 8 of circles was discarded not too long ago. They went with a 4,000 point hand. Honestly, great news for us because we're not the dealer. The dealer is going to have to suffer the brunt of that by paying 2,000 points, whereas we only have to pay 1,000. Mute your mic for a second. Mute your headphones for a second. Can I get one opening hand where I don't have 4 single copies of mismatching honor tiles, please? I understand. Oh, 5 if you count this one. I'm so sorry. Did someone at this table, I know we're having a fun brunch right now and I hate to ruin the mood, but did someone at this table order just like a metric F ton of garbage? Because I know we're gonna split the bill later over Venmo, and I just wanted to say that I didn't really order any garbage. Okay, they choose to con it. They choose to con it. They're going to Khan Academy. This is a flush in some suit. They don't need bamboo tiles, but this is a flush in some kind of suit. The scariest flush would be in the character suit, right? It's not. Okay, it looks like the scariest version of their hand is a half flush in the circle tile suit. There's haters everywhere. I don't know how to describe this to you, but like accurately convey this to you, but there's haters everywhere. We can either, oh my God, what is this? This is a 7 pairs hand, by the way. If you're looking at these pieces of broken glass that are laid out in front of me, this is a 7 pairs hand. It might not look like it, but it is. The Southwind is too spicy to throw right now. Even the 2 of circles, a little bit too spicy to throw right now. What's the safest tile that we have in our hand? Probably this 9 of characters. A lot of people have discarded 6. Suji reasons. That no one's on a 7-8 weight for the 9 of characters. 2 of bamboo is looking like my next safest discard. My next venture into capital venture-ish. Sorry, I don't know what that means. I've watched a lot of video essays on FTX lately. Venture capitalism. 4 should be safe. It's just been discarded. Dude, I don't think anyone has like a finishing hand right now. All the 3s are gone. I mean, not all the 3s, but most of the 3s are gone. Okay, this is horrifying. I don't know what I'm looking at. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. 3rd place is fine. It's honestly the first time, like we've just been getting 1sts and 4ths, right? This is a ridiculous trapezoid shape that we've got going on here. It's not what you necessarily want to see. You want to see a straight, you know, a calm, gentle river in that first, second place. It's not what we got going on for us right now. Let's go back into the logs and see what happened. That game, I mean, we should just honestly like watch this player play. They won so much. Okay, let's just see what happens here. What would I discard here? 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is the shape. So the most redundant tile for them right now is probably this 1 of circles or this 9 of bamboo. If it were me, I'd probably discard the 1 of circles. They discard the 9 of bamboo. At least we said something. At least we said something. Okay, now I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'd probably discard one of these honor tiles or this 1 of circles. Both of them. You know what? Why discard the white dragon when you can still draw into a second pair of them, right? What's dangerous in her hand? What's dangerous is the 2 because it's Suji to the Dora. People are incentivized to keep 3 4s. So it's either the 2 of bamboo or the 1 of circles. They throw the south wind. That's fair. That's fair. They're keeping the redundant 1 of circles. I wonder why. Okay, now they draw into this shape. It's extremely awkward. They have so many circle tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. They got a lot of shapes going on. But I think they're going to probably keep this complex shape and throw away the 2 of bamboo. Okay, the white dragon. That's fine. That's fine. These discards still make sense to me. There we go. That we throw away the 2 of bamboo. Southwind. Okay, you don't throw good money after bad money. They chi the 4, 5, 6. Wow, an aggressive call. Definitely an aggressive call. Wow, I don't think I would have had the guts to open up this hand. But you're starting to see what they're seeing, right? This is all simple. So they're gonna throw the 1, they're gonna throw the 9. Okay, that's fine. No way, dude. They draw into a 7, they discard the 4. Okay, this is good knowledge for us, right? They discard the 4. That means that like they could have a 6, 7 wait. I mean, we make these calls sometimes, right? We make these calls, but we could start focusing on those more when they happen. They call a chi, and now they are in tenpai. Wow. And then who deals in? I deal in. I deal into this hand. I deal the 5. What was I scared of? This is the Dora. Here's the thing though. This is it's too valuable. Should I have just, I mean, I misplayed this so hard. I genuinely misplayed this so hard by accidentally misclicking there. I feel really bad about that. Why do I feel so bad about that? I think it's because I really care about Mahjong. That's the thing. That's why it hurts so much. I think I just should have folded here. This is too scary, and that singular 4 discard means that they have something around it. The 6, 7 discard doesn't really mean anything. Like, they could have had like a 6, 7 shape, drew into another 7. Oh, I don't really want it. I mean, I wasn't paying attention. This came from within their hand, so this couldn't have happened, but like, they drew into another 6. Oh, I don't really want it. It's superfluous. So I didn't want to throw this out because it's worth 2 Han. I think that's an okay assessment. The 5 in retrospect is dangerous. It is dangerous. No 8s have been thrown yet. So that 5, 8 weight is definitely very scary. Okay, fair enough. This person calls Riichi again. I genuinely, I hope this is vaguely, leave a comment if stuff like this is like vaguely entertaining. I just want to see how they play this one. Okay, discarding the south one there is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're just waiting on like a 5th shape somewhere in here. That's fine. 4, okay, that probably discard the 1. Okay, great. Draw into a 4. So what do you have here? Probably discard the 2 because it's really redundant. Or I mean, this 2 is also looking fairly redundant, right? If you want to keep a more complicated shape, if you want to be my lover, you got to keep a more complicated shape. Maybe if you want to keep a more complicated shape, you actually discard the 2 here first. They discard the 8. Wow. Now you discard the 2. There we go. But they do not, like, tiles that I once thought were redundant don't seem to be that redundant anymore. They're okay with keeping like these weird elongated shapes, especially because this 2 is going to be a safe shape for later. I wonder what they're going to win with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I suppose so, right? If you draw into a 3 of characters, you're really happy with this hand. This 4 is not necessarily a triplet. It could also be a pair, right? So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, a pair of the 4s, and then 2 sequences. So that's why, okay. Throw the white dragon. It's a little bit scary there. What do they draw here? They draw into a pair. They can discard this and call it Riichi. It's not, yeah, it's not Riichi Pinfu, but they have a good chance at getting pure double sequence, right? And it's at least a 2-sided weight. Who deals into them? This player. This is such a risky tile. No 4s have even been discarded. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're not even in Tenpai. I hate to say this, but even me in my mind broken state, I would not have made this play. What would I have discarded? Probably this 5. This hand is not good enough. Probably this 3. You can still have 4, 5, 6, you know, and then 7, 8, 9 or something. This 3 is not good for business. Or just throw the red 5. I know it's scary, but like you can't push with this hand. This is way, way, way greedy of a push. I know this is in the middle of that game, but I need to see how they. I can't be okay with how weak I am. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, you keep the bulging shape. Great. They even keep the honor tile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 shapes. Okay, they can afford to keep some of the honor tiles. I understand. This is a really strong hand, by the way. So what do they do here? Probably throw away the 9 of bamboo, right? They throw away the east wind. Okay, they don't want me to amass my double seat wind and prevalent wind. Okay, they keep the 1. They're not afraid of these weird elongated shapes and positions. They chi here. Okay, and then they probably throw the 1. They do throw the 1. Now they're 1 pawn away from getting into Tenpai. Wow, they're willing to throw away some good tiles after that chi. Okay. They're willing to throw away a 7 and a 6, but keep in mind that 7 and the 6 does not mean that they don't need any character tiles. Wow! I would have thought about it there, right? Like the West Winds, they're dead though. So you need them as a pair, and it's actually way too heavy for your hand. It's way too heavy for your hand. Okay, throw away the West Wind. Keep in mind which tiles are safe and which tiles are dead. Okay. Player cross calls Riichi. How do they navigate this position? Definitely throw the West Wind first. You don't want them to get Riichi Ipatsu. What happens here? What happened? 2, 4. Okay, what do you do here? Because there's no real safety present on the board. There's the 3 of bamboo, which is safe. I think they throw away the south winds. They do. They do throw away the south winds. They draw into 3, 4, 5 though. Wow, 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 wow. How do they win this one though? 2 is still safe here. 2 is still safe. They need to draw into a pair of either the 2 or the 4. Yeah, I would have thrown the 2 there. The 4 is safe to discard. Wow, what do they do here? They have to. Wow, what do they do here? They probably throw away the 3 and the 4, right? They throw away the 4. Because they can't win off of all simples anymore. They can't break apart the green dragons. They pawn. Wow, an aggressive pawn to get on a single tile weight, and then they end up sumoing. It's really clean play. It's really clean play. This one seemed like a fast game, right? We should still, I mean. This was just so fast that I understand them throwing down the 2 of bamboo. This one I don't really attribute to skill. They won a huge hand with this. They called Riichi so fast. But this is just like luck. I think I would have genuinely been able to do this from this position. What would I discard here first? Probably the 1 of circles. Okay, that's fine. Probably the red dragon after that. 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5, 7, 9 shape. Red dragon discard. Okay, they're not afraid to keep these weird elongated shapes for long. I know they look a little redundant. Okay, they're willing to throw that out. Keep this 7, 7, 9 shapes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're waiting for something around this 4 of characters too. So it wouldn't surprise me if they drew something around it. 2 is not what they want. Player across calls Riichi. How in the world do you play this? I would throw the 9 here. I would throw the 9 here because it's Suji to the 6. Yep, that's exactly what happens. 3 8s are gone. 3 8s are gone. So it's actually relatively safe to throw the 9, right? You know that most likely people are not on a 7-8 weight. They chase this Riichi with a 2-5. Oh my God. What was the other player's Riichi? It's not a bad Riichi. It's a 3-6 of circles. It's a double-sided weight. Wow. Aggressive play, huh? I suppose they're in first, but they're chasing anyway. Probably just to end the game, you know? It's like, because this can't take too long. They can't. This game was just chaos, though. This game was just chaos. This player's not even in Tenpai. Oh my God. What am I even looking at right now? I would hope that they throw the 9 of characters here, but they end up throwing the 4 and deal into 3 Dora. I mean, where was our triplet of the Red Dragon? You know what I mean? I hate to be a little bit salty, but call me a Dorito chip the way I'm a little bit salty right now. The way I'm a little bit salty. I want to sincerely apologize. You don't have to leave any comments for this, okay? I want to sincerely apologize for the misclick in that East 1 round. I think I really tilted myself off of the face of the planet there. It's hard to come back from stuff like that. But like Aerosmith said, I think, Guns N' Roses maybe, you gotta lose to know how to win. And by that metric, we should be the biggest winner of them all, considering the amount of losing we've been doing lately. Okay, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you liked it, if you enjoyed learning a little bit with me, maybe we should try incorporating some of these weird, zuzzier, elongated shapes into our hands in our future play. I don't know. Not shy away from complicated shapes. The tiles that we think are redundant might not be so redundant after all. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out a lot. I enjoy reading the comments immensely. You can subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. You can also join us on Twitch. Link is in the description. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Mondays are Mahjong, Fridays are Nancy Drew, Wednesdays, Gas Station Simulator. It's an incredible docket we've got going on right now. You can also join us in the Discord. Incredibly loving community. Share your Mahjong highs and lows with us there, okay? Till next time, please be kind to yourself and please take care of yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.